everyone, it's the Say again from Side to Say, and welcome back to what's going to end up being the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker today. So I know I said that there would be a special video today, and my god, did I want that to happen, but the thing is, it's a bit of a passion project for me, and I just want it to be right, and I'm still, like, writing what I want to say, so I can basically record it, edit everything together, and I don't have to do a bunch of re-recording and uhs and ums and ahs. You know, I want to make it something entertaining to watch, or at least entertaining to people that are interested in what it's going to be about. Anyway, so decided, you know what, I'm gonna hold off on it. I will try and have it done by Sunday, but due to things going on the weekend, that may not happen. I have other videos in store for those days. If that doesn't, at latest, that will be out on Tuesday. So, with that said, let's continue on with this. So, this will probably be a shorter video today, because it's already pretty late. I really do need to get to bed, but, you know, we make a promise for Shocktober to do 31 videos. Damn it, we're going to do 31 videos. And I'm going to try and make it at least these. So, okay, where we last left off here, we had gone through all 5 patients, have gotten them all to their completed or amber status. But that completionist in me wants to have that green status. So, I'm going to take a couple hints here, dig down deep, see what we can find, see if we can get even one person to go green. And I'm just going to start with Mariana because I feel like we made the most progress with her. I just dropped something on the floor. If it feels like that's taking too long or this is going to be boring, we'll move on to the next act of the game. So let's go. Hint. Maybe you should stop dancing. Have you... Oh. Not dancing. You thought about stopping dancing. Maybe you should stop dancing.
If that's what you want, I'll stop clubbing for a while. It's no biggie.
Oh, I got it. Fuck yeah. That kind of sucks. There was like literally one question away, and it's one I danced around, but when I ask questions and it gives me the same, you know, like, oh, you've basically already asked that question, you know, I kind of go off in another direction in order to, you know, essentially move on that one. Okay, that makes me happy. I fully completed at least one person. So if we have to move on, it won't feel as bad, but let's see what else we can do. Interesting. Framing of the couch is changing. I don't remember it doing that. But maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. Alright. Let's take a hint on Eileen or Elin. I'm sorry. I know I keep butchering this name. Do you think we've become one with the universe?
Maybe. Maybe we go somewhere completely beyond what we can imagine. We're only humans after all. We can't possibly comprehend what's really out there.
She's nuts. What's out there?
No, sorry.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I had a text there. Turns out I do not. So you think we evolved into... I'm getting an unknown call. We're not going to answer that. They can leave a voicemail if it's important.
I don't know. Sorry.
Maybe we become energy?
I don't know anything about
Damn
that.
it, sorry, I mistyped that. Energy.
No. Sorry.
Okay, let's take a hint here. Oh, yeah. Do you believe in hell?
Hell isn't real. Whoever came up with that idea has a lot to answer for.
She's not wrong. I'm finding this one hard to pick. Like, because I feel like I asked a lot of the pertinent questions when we first interviewed her. Check how many responses we have here. So, damn, we are still 50 responses shy? That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna take a few more stabs at it, and if I feel like we're not getting anywhere, we'll continue on. Okay, gotta wait another 83 seconds. So, what else can we ask in the meantime? Okay, we've asked about purgatory, we've asked about heaven, we've asked about hell. What about Scientology?
I haven't really got anything to say about that. Maybe we should talk about you.
You want to talk about me?
No, sorry, I don't know.
I'm an Aquarius.
I'd really like to be able to answer you, but I don't know what to say.
Okay, that's not gonna get us anywhere. We asked about purgatory already. Wait, what?
I thought I was stuck in
Oh.
purgatory once, but then I realised I was just watching a really, really bad film. Sorry, I'm terrible at jokes.
You believe in reincarnation?
I've never really got the idea of reincarnation. I mean, are you still you? Do you know you're still you? And if not, how does that even work?
The idea is your spirit is reborn into another body, but yeah, you basically have no awareness or connection to your past life. Unless you believe in that sort of thing and believe various things that you do mean you did something in a past life. But I'm not a theology scholar. That's not why we're here. That's why I'm like drawing a blank on like what other things to ask her about. Like, I did totally space on reincarnation there. What about sin?
I don't know, sorry.
How much time? Oh, Valhalla is from Norse mythology, not Viking mythology. Well, yes, it is Viking. Yeah, you know what I mean. Valhalla is from Norse.
Oh, Well, there you go. You learn something new every day.
The idea is to get every response, so it doesn't always have to lead to another. Do kind of feel like she was like being a little fake with that, if you know what I mean. Like she already knew that, you know? Do you believe in stove?
I'm
Shit.
really bad at this, aren't I?
Damn it.
Ask me something else.
Stovocore? I think that's how you spell it.
I don't know anything about that.
Damn. She's not a Star Trek fan. That's the Klingon afterlife, essentially. Alright, hint. You believe it. I feel like that was already kind of covered with some of this, but...
When someone says afterlife, it just makes me think of wispy figures floating around in a white haze, like you get in those New Age posters. I don't really go for all that.
Alright, let's go ahead and move on. I'm happy I got one person green. I think we'll be here a long time if I try and get them all, especially if I have to take hints every time, because like I'm not finding a good thread to pull. So let's move on. Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, Doctor, glad I caught you. I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say. Quick catch up?
What the hell is Ben? Hello.
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm
Oh.
surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down. The police weren't very talkative either.
Okay. I'm gonna make a note of that. Dekker's body found at 10:20. Okay, I was gonna ask Ben, but apparently this covers
I'm not
that.
sure Ben will be coming in for a while.
Okay. He found the body?
Yes. Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
Hmm. On Valentine's night?
Yes, you know, the 14th of February, the day of love. Or remembering a massacre. Whichever's more you.
You know, a little bit of both. In my office? Oh, wait, notes? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta remember, besides figuring out why they're here in the first place, the whole point is to figure out, you know, who killed Dr. Dekker. In my office.
I don't know what Dr. Dekker was doing here, and my services weren't required that evening. He'd often stay late though, so it wasn't that unusual. I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down.
Okay. Ben's line of work?
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners. I'm sure he's got some tales he could tell.
What, like finding people doing it on their desk? I mean, what other tales are there to tell about nightly cleanup work? And the police said...
The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found. I was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect.
You were alone?
I'd like to help, but I don't know anything about that. The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found. I was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect.
Makes you a suspect?
I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects, or maybe even find the killer. You're seeing all the patients that were on the books when he was killed. There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew, or someone who had access to the office. Yeah, like little old me. Do you think I'm a suspect, Doctor?
Right now, I think everyone's a suspect. You might be. Yes, you could be.
I don't know anything about that.
Yes, you're a suspect.
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that. I suppose everyone's a suspect at the moment, even you. They did mention I needed grief counselling, though, and I said you'd sort me out. I know you didn't agree, but I thought I'd let you know. That's very kind of you.
Oh, we're not done with you. How much time do we have, though? Alright. I'm not going to go too much longer here because, like I said, I do need to go to bed. But if we can get her green, that would be good. Tell me about Dr. Dekker.
I wouldn't say we were best friends, but we did spend a lot of time together. There's only two of us that work here. I'm sure we'll become friends too, Doctor. Just try not to get murdered.
I know why she's bothering me so much. Because she looks like... I've forgotten the actress's name, but the woman that played Susie in Torchwood had a love child with David Tennant. Specifically David Tennant as the 10th Doctor. I don't know why, but yeah, something about her facial expressions and her accent, and then the fact that she just seems like a bitch is rubbing me the wrong way. Let's see. How did you get this job?
Sorry, Doctor, I can't help you there.
Hint. Why would anyone want to kill Dekker?
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do. I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients who had a problem with the treatment they were getting.
Wait a minute.
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do. I wouldn't be surprised if
she's got a scar on her arm.
Who had a problem with the treatment they were getting.
Tell me about that scar.
I don't know, Doctor.
Scar on your arm.
It's good that you're asking lots of questions. I'm just not sure you're asking the right ones.
Did you kill him? Okay.
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do. I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients.
Might not be a scar, might be a hair. Were you in treatment?
I'm just surmising. If you're unhappy enough to kill your therapist, they're probably not doing a very good job.
Fair point. How does that make you feel?
I can't answer that.
Have you had therapy before?
Sorry, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Hint. Oh yes. Thank you. Maybe she does. Yeah. I keep forgetting to ask that question because nobody seems to want to tell me. Although she basically has already told me he was stabbed. Was Dekker killed?
I don't know exactly, but a stabbing of some kind. We'll be getting the autopsy through at some point. I'll let you know when.
Where's the body now? Ah, damn. Okay, I'm about ready to wrap this up. I'm going to take one more hint, and then we're going to call it green or not, and we will probe her further next time. "23 seconds. What to do for 23 seconds. Okay, I can't do that. I don't have the coordination. But you know what I'm doing. Okay. Hit. Oh. Any clues?
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know. But I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything. They have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you? But don't worry. That's a new chair.
Alright. I'm going to think on some more on that, and we'll pick that one up next time. So, I know this is a bit of a short, slower episode. Sorry about that. Definitely we'll dive into the next act in the next episode. But thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, you stay classy, Internet.